If you like running the ball, then you're in for an absolute treat because in this video, I'm about to break down the most unstoppable glitch run scheme in the entire game. Looking for Madden 23 Ultimate Team coins? AOEAH.com is the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 3% off your order. Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com, and we got a fire Madden 23 tip video for you guys today. This is going to break down some super run glitches that's going to make it impossible for people to run the types of defenses they want to run against you. Now, we all know still these nickel dollar sets are dominating Madden 23, and this is going to get them right out of that. I promise you guys. I promise you. So there's a lot of layers to this video. Make sure you stick through the whole thing because I'm going to be breaking down a ton of little details you need to know about what I'm about to show you. So I'm about to show you something very unique. We're going to be looking at this gun trio offset weak. I like this out of KC because you can kind of run that glitchy deuce close glitch scheme with the RPOs and all that. You got a trap, you got the RPO, but they also have this trio offset weak that is super glitchy from what I'm about to show you. I've already shown you guys how deadly this formation is early in the year, but this RPO read receiver screenplay is going to take things to the next level. Now, we're just going to start looking at dollar, and I want to break down what's so good about this play. So I'm going up against dollar first, and I want to break down what is so special about this little scheme, this little play, and then all the glitches that go along with it. First of all, there's essentially three options for you as the offense on this play. You can either hand it off to the running back as if it's basically an inside zone type run. You can keep it with the quarterback, or you can throw the screen. That's three different options. To the outside receiver, you see the screen pass to more, right? So, to make your read on this play, the first thing you need to do is look at the defender that has the R above his head. In this case, that's the defensive end on the left of the screen. That's going to help you make your decision. Now, I do want to point out that I do have X factors on both Lamar Jackson, Big Truz, and the quad father, A.J. Dillon. Now, you don't need these, but I will say that it does make the scheme even more hard to stop. And that's because when you run with the quarterback, Lamar's X factor, when it's lit up, he can't fumble. So you don't have to slide. You can try to make people miss. You can play on balance and not have to worry, with your ball carrier on balance, I should say, not have to worry about fumbling. And with the quad father's ability, well, he's just going to break the first tackle nearly every time without breaking stride, right? So those are really good, but not necessary. One of the other things about this play is there's a pancake glitch going around in the Madden community right now that basically triggers instant pancakes. Now, there's different plays that work with this. Honestly, there's multiple plays in most playbooks that work with this. This one out of the Chiefs playbook is probably the best one I found, to be quite honest with you, because it gives you three different options on the play, and it's just super, super good, and I love this formation in general, but it really kills dollar. But yeah, this will trigger instant pancakes. This is a glitch play, and really the only way that the defense is not going to get pancaked, they got to rush 5 people, which most people, they don't want to do. But anyways, let's just get into it. We're going to read the defensive end. We're going to show examples of how this works. So let's look at the left screen D end. If he crashes down, we're just going to keep it with Lamar. And you guys can see, he's not going to fumble. We have huge gains. Crazy thing is whether we keep it with the quarterback or hand the ball off, you see pancakes instantly are triggered on this play. Look at all these pancakes we got. We got a good 3 pancakes already. Another one. So we got a good 3-4 pancakes on the play with keeping it with Lamar Jackson. Looking to become a better Madden player and win more games? Check out sportsgamers.com. I built sportsgamers.com from the ground up to give you the best Madden tips, best Madden ebooks, all at the best price, bar none. We have a VIP membership that gives you access to the entire site, every ebook and every tip we release all year long for only $24.99. Click the link in the description. I've also pinned it in the comments, and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order. Now, most of the time, if they don't set their option defense too conservative to play the quarterback, that read man will crash down on this play. It's not automatic, though, just as you see there, so you do have to read it. But as you guys saw, we got more pancakes and we got an easy gain. Now, I do want you guys to know, it doesn't matter if they press, pinch their D-line, none of that stuff matters. As you just see, if you see the replay, that right side got walloped in the run game. They got put on their backs super fast. Pause, you know what I mean? Over here, look. 2 to 3 instant pancakes. As you guys can see on both sides. There's really 4 instant pancakes, 2 on each side. There's, as we get down the field, we got even more. You can pinch your D-line if you're expecting that to make a difference. It's not. As you guys can see here, that actually changes the read man to the slot corner. And this is where this formation gets super glitchy, is because now you have 3 receivers over there. So you already know that guy's going to get blocked. So you don't even have to make any read, because you know that there's 3 receivers over there. He's going to block that slot corner every time. So if you see that the read man is actually a slot corner, you can just keep it with your quarterback every single time. And you already know you're going to be able to get some good yards. Like, you might get 5 to 10, you might get a touchdown. It kind of just depends. So that's not a good way to try to defend this either, because if you do that, we're just going to be able to keep it with the quarterback. So, that's not a good option. You can try to, like, mug the gap. Nothing is really going to do much of anything when you're going up against this. You guys can see, look, once again, we're able to get by them. We're 10, 15 yards downfield before there's any action. All right, so you guys can see that this Lamar Jackson option on this play is pretty crazy. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put my option defense on conservative so you guys can see what it would look like, when they're actually going to pay more attention to Lamar and not let you just run to death on them, which, a smart player is not going to let you do, right? He's just not going to let you keep taking it with the quarterback. So that's fine. You guys can see here, what ends up happening there is, again, you hand it off, the whole team gets pancaked. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy, right? You don't have to worry about it if you've got to keep it with the quarterback, because now we're getting pancakes everywhere. Look at all those pancakes. And we have the quad father, so he's most likely, he's going to break tackles. They try to shift their line. Again, like I said, shifting line, pressing, all that stuff, pinching line, whatever you want to do, showing blitz, taking your user in the gap. None of that is going to matter. As you guys can see here, again, we're easily able to pick up big yards. So you don't really have to worry about any sort of adjustments at all. That's what the beauty of this. So here we're going to pinch the D-line. Again, look, when they pinch their D-line, there is no read man, okay? Now we can just keep it with the quarterback every single time. You go up the middle, around the corner. This play is glitched. It truly is. It forces them in these types of sets to keep their line spread out if they want to have a legitimate read man, and then we just hand the ball off, and it is pancake city. The only way they can keep us to hand the ball off out of a dollar type formation or a 3-down line formation is for their line to be spread out. And this is not just for dollar. This is for anything. So I can go in this ever popular nickel 3-3, right? And it's the same thing. People want to, spread their line out and do all these contained blitzes, blah, blah, blah. Well, I can promise you that's not a good idea, because the same thing is going to happen. You keep your line spread out. Oh, guess what? We're going to hand the ball off, and there's pancakes everywhere. Take a look at the replay. Same thing happened. The whole D-line and the linebackers, we're getting pancakes everywhere. Now, I will say, you don't need any abilities for these pancakes, but if you have O-linemen that have the nasty streak ability for free 0 AP, I definitely would use it, because you'll get even more. But again, look, we're basically a free 10 yards downfield. They can't do anything about it. Same situation goes, though. You're going to say, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and pinch my D-line. Well, okay, look, now your read guy is that linebacker who, once again, we're not too worried about him. Now, you might say to yourself, well, what if we just run like the contain glitch defense, spread out our D-line like this, right? The contains. Okay, that's a decent thought. That is a decent thought. However, again, look, this is going to put the read man now on that outside linebacker, right? So we are blitzing more people this time. Theoretically, we shouldn't have to worry about getting pancaked too much, but now the read man is on a whole nother player. And once again, you guys can see, okay, sure, we don't have to worry about our whole team getting pancaked, but now there's nobody over there to stop the run in general. If you guys take a look at the replay, that's the genius thing about this formation, is you essentially have the 3 receivers and running back on the left. So in a situation like this, in a man-to-man defense where they're blitzing, we run the ball. I mean, there's really just 1 or 2 players that could even make a tackle on the whole play. Now, honestly, your best chance against this could just be to use a 4-down line set and blitz heavily, so you don't have to worry about getting pancaked. But the problem with that is 2 things. A, this offensive formation is so glitchy. When you do something like that, you're essentially giving up one-on-one if we hand the ball off on that right side. If that guy gets blocked, as he does here, you could be giving up a free touchdown. And that's just because of the alignment of this. When you're in a 4-down set and you're blitzing, most likely in man coverage, you're going to have only one defender on the tight end side. And if he gets blocked, it's pretty much night-night. Again, because we're in man-to-man, we have trips left with the running back on the left. There's only one guy on the right of the screen. We take this handoff, go outside. It's curtain call for the defense, as this is a free touchdown. And I don't want you guys to think that was fluke. We can do that again, and the same thing is going to happen. Now, we might not get a touchdown literally every single time, but we will get a big play. You guys can see here again, I'm handing the ball off, and if I get outside, it's over with. This play is a headache to deal with, and you haven't even seen me throw the screen pass yet. Now, I will say, yes, the screen pass is good, but I don't go to it that much because of how good the rest of this play is. The other thing I want you guys to note is look who the read man is. So we can even get over here, by the way, with our user. Look who the read man is. It's the slot corner, and you guys know what happens when the read man is the slot corner. You know, he's lined up over a slot receiver. He's probably getting blocked, and we're to the crib. The stupidest thing about this entire play is I haven't even shown the scheme around it yet, and it's already unstoppable. You might be saying, well, what if you just zone blitz and play it that way? Well, that's why you want to have the RPO read bubble at your disposal, right? Because now, if I see you doing something like that, see, maybe you're going to baseline press and actually just run a blitz at me, right? Okay. At this point, what can we do offensively? Well, you guys can see once again that read man on this bubble screen is actually the DN. So we're going to read him, okay? Now, if he crashes down, we could keep it, but we can throw it to the bubble screen. So if they're starting to run zone blitzes at us, run 4-down line sets, and not really respect the trips out of the formation so much, at that point, literally just go to the bubble screen and throw the bubble, and you're going to have big plays. There's not much the defense can do here, and it's simply because of how annoying these glitches are. And again, we can obviously just keep it with the running back and get our yards. Now, there's not a lot of thought that goes into running this scheme. It is so easy. All you're doing is basically looking at the way the D lines up, and you're basically saying, am I going to run the little glitch play to keep with the quarterback or hand the ball off, or is there nobody in the slot, so am I going to audible to the bubble screen? Then once the ball's snapped, you literally see who has the R above their head. You read that guy, you either hand the ball off, you either keep it with the quarterback, or you throw the screen. Again, split-second decision, very easy, but it's unstoppable. I hope you guys enjoyed this tip. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. If you want my full scheme from the Chiefs playbook, check out sportsgamers.com. Become a VIP member. You get access to the entire site for $24.99. Use code DUKE for 10% off your order.